So, I have done few projects before, but for this challenge one, I was thinking of just taking my level next. So for that, I have thought of making an low-cost autonomous robot where it can navigate itself on own and also map the area. But I think I have made the stakes very high, and I am just still working on it to complete. But before that, I thought it would be better to give what is the update I am having currently. So now, if you see during this phase, I was in need of few sensors like the MPU, the SD card reader, because normally I need to store this map somewhere, right? So I need an SD card for it. So I was just waiting for them to come, but I thought, am I that lazy just to wait for these to come? So I was just working on the simulation part so that I can be confident that okay, I have done a good project in the simulation, so that I am pretty confident once day comes I can just put the wires up and make it up, make the working part out. So for that I was working with the Tinkercad first, but I realized Tinkercad is good, but it is not meeting my needs, especially on two parts. One is the MPU and the SD card, which I was not having at that moment. So I thought, okay, let me check on the other simulators which should be that, which should help me. Like I have this challenger first, so I was trying, is there any other possible way in Tinkercad itself or on the other platform? So at that time I came across this Wokwi simulator. In the Wokwi simulator, there was no motors, there was no motor driver, and I was stuck again because I got MPU and SD card over there, but not this motor and ultrasonic sensor, which is like motor and motor driver, which is the need of the moment. But Wokwi had a special feature which helped me out, and also it upscaled myself on the logical thinking and problem solving abilities which I wanted to enhance at this specific moment. So what happened is, in this level 1 challenge we were also going through mathematics. So I used some of the knowledges which I gained from it and made a computational part for both the driver and also the motor part. So here I couldn't simulate the motor actually, but I used the frame buffer, like the frame which LCD frame which they have made it built in, where I can use custom modules and custom codes to it. So now I am going to show you the Wokwi simulator which it is working on. This is the circuit which I have made in the Wokwi simulator. If you see over here, once I started running, I am adjusting, showing the each sensors which I have. The middle one is the front sensor. Now if you see, I am adjusting the value. Okay, while I am adjusting the value, you could see that the motor, I am going to show you the motor module which I have made using the custom chip module which they have given, which I would show you how I have coded it at the last. Now if you see, both are showing like it is running clockwise and what is the speed it is running. Now I am making the front ultrasonic sensor to the value of less than 25. So now if you see, the signs have been changed. Now it is rotating on left side. Sorry for this, I am just moving right side by mistake. Okay, I would reset it, then I would go to left side. So now I am reducing the left side to less than 25. So now if you see, I am clearing the screen and you could see the serial monitor printing right. Now the motors have been changed, and if you could see, this rotation speed is getting decreased on one side and increased on other side. Okay, there are few limitations in this too, but it is a good project which gave me more experience. Now all the things are at if you could see, it is less than all the three sensors are less than the value. So now I am going to use the MPU to detect whether it had completed 180 degree. Now if you could see, once it has completed 180 degree, it will be going on the default cycle. So now the turn has been done, but I haven't printed anything to indicate it. A mistake from my side. I am resetting the IMU. Now once I revert back all the readings, it will go to the normal values which I have. So I don't have the sensors, it was helpful for me to understand the MPU working and other things. So now if you could see, I have used for loop to initialize all the pins, and then I am initializing, I am going to the loop mode, like where I am getting the sensor data. So for the sensor data collection, I have made a specific function. So here you could see the function. It is customly like whatever the ultrasonic sensor needs to do, it would be doing in a repeated mode. So now these values I would take, then I am getting the value from the MPU. These values I am getting over here. So after that I am comparing each value, like value 2 is the middle one, value 1 is the left, and value 3 is the right. So based on each sensor value is working on that way. Then you could see that 180-degree implementation, which I was saying, since I haven't made that any indication over there, it is going like that. Now this is the motor driver circuit. Here if you could see, first I am initializing what are the pins I have like that, and what are the values I would be having. Then in the just a minute, yeah, here in the chip init function you could see that I have just initialized all the pins. Then I am using a watcher function. This watcher function is made above. So down below, if you go back, for this watcher function I am giving what pin it needs to consider, what is the watcher function it needs to consider. Then in that watcher function I am giving what it should excite, like it would either excite for high or low, or it would excite for both. Okay, so since like this would be randomly changing, I am setting it to both. Okay, now you could see that I am going up, I am showing like what are the functions I have. And for controlling the analog part of this, I need a timer circuit. In the timer circuit it would consider it. Then from the timer circuit it would update what value it needs to send out, and also what is the direction, like front or back, like that that signal it would be sending out. Now this is the motor circuit. Like this is quite messy, okay, I know, but this motor circuit, like few parts only I have edited on my own, few I have just copy paste borrowed the code from the other sources. Now here if you see in the timer circuit, like whatever we have done before, I have done the analog read. Then I am comparing each of them. Then I am putting it into a string format. Like here if you see, I am comparing the difference, like what is the difference between input A and input B. Then from there I would be saying which direction it is going and what is the speed it is going. For speed, I am considering like the max voltage here is 5 and max speed is 300. So I am interpolating what would be the voltage over here. So this is the circuit I have made. But I didn't stop that. This part I have just showed how it was working, and to make this it took me a whole week, both the motor and the motor driver. But I didn't just make myself over that. Since I had some electronics, except the MPU and the SD card, I was just connecting all of them and checking my code which is working or not. At the same time, I thought wires are little bit fuzzy, right? So to improve the stage, I created a custom module which I am showing you over here. Okay, here you could see the Nano and the L293D motor driver, and I have given pinouts for it. And if you see, like I just made some custom wiring system for it so that it won't hinder the other things. Here it made some of the parts easier, but still it is yet to be completed, because like 2 days back only I started thinking of this and going through this. So it is still yet to be completed. So this is the upgrade I have done. Thank you all.